Hi guys, it's Jay again from Ayaba's Wind. I am back to do your July 2020 Love Tarot pop-up reading for the sign of Taurus. I hope all has been well. If this is the first time you are tuning into my channel and to my readings, these are general readings. I am a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I will be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. I will be using oracle cards that I've created based on love songs for the last 40 or 50 years, and then I'll be going into traditional classic tarot towards the end. If you like what I'm doing, please definitely like the video, certainly share, and definitely subscribe. I appreciate it a great deal, okay? And if you'd like a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. So the cards have already been pre-shuffled. I prayed over the cards, so I'm going to shuffle them again on camera, and Spirit is going to select the cards they need to deliver the message they need to deliver. Okay, so just give me a couple of seconds. Also too, if you want to skip through the beginning part, usually at minute like 4, the reading starts, right? Let's get started. Ooh, I didn't waste any time. Someone is thinking about you, or you could be thinking about your special person. And there's a lot of passion that wants to be had. We have a description of a person that's involved in the love story. Single life is soon going to be ending. So if you were wondering about that, one more shuffle. We have another description of someone in this love story. Okay guys, so I'm referring to the love story. If you haven't seen my previous videos, when I talk about your love story, I talk about you, your divine masculine and or divine feminine, and then karmics who are in this love story, okay? And so karmics are typically people in your love story who you're dating in the interim before you connect with your divine masculine or divine feminine. Now, there's a possibility that you could have been connected with your divine masculine or feminine at some point, but there was a lot of static, there was a lot of like unrest between you and your divine masculine or feminine because you guys still had to learn the lessons that you needed to learn. And so in order to learn those lessons, you had to split from one another, hook up with other people who were your karmics to learn some lessons, and then ideally, once you learn those lessons, you come back into union, okay? So those are some scenarios here. Keep in mind, this is a general love reading, all right? So let's get started, okay? So the first thing that Spirit wants you to know is that I'm thinking about you, Frank Ocean. This song is the most amazing song ever, okay? And so Spirit is saying that either you're thinking about this person really intensely, or this person is thinking about you really intensely, okay? So if you were like wondering, like, does this person even feel anything for me? Do they think about me like how I think about them? Spirit is saying yes, they're answering your question, okay? And keep it smoking. This fire needs to continue the passion. Tamia, keep it smoking. This song is really hot too, okay? And so basically Spirit is saying the passion is hot, okay? And you know, Spirit is saying to keep the passion going, you know, you got to continue to manifest what it is you want in your special person in order to bring it to life, okay? And so that involves a lot of focus, a lot of meditation and visualizations, okay? Just be careful for what you ask for, because you just might get it, all right? And you know, I have a whole menu of mantras on my playlist that will bring those things into fruition, that will help you to manifest these things that you want in this special person really quickly, all right? So passion is definitely there. It's hot like fire. There's lots of chemistry. Spirit is saying that someone in this love story has long dark hair, okay? So this could be you, and dark hair is like brown, black, maybe like a dark red color, okay? And so you may be saying, well, that's not me. That's not someone who he or she is dating. Well, the other possibility is that there could be another person, a side person, in addition to the karmic that either you or your special person is dating, okay, that you have not seen yet. But Spirit is saying that someone in this love story has long dark hair, okay? You make up to break up, and that's all you do. So Spirit is saying that, you know, it may be like, you know, a lot of fighting, a lot of disagreements. You know, you're together one minute, you're broken up the next. Like, it's like I said in the beginning, there's a lot of unrest here. It's a lot of like turbulence. It's almost like, you know, change is happening, okay? And when there's things that are changing, change can be very uncomfortable. Okay, and this is almost the equivalent of like the world card, okay? The world talks about one cycle ending and another cycle beginning. But in those cycles ending and those cycles beginning, there's a lot of discomfort and unrest, okay? Sometimes it does not happen as smoothly as we fantasize it to be, okay? So Spirit is saying, baby, I need your loving and think about us all the time. Four Tops. I don't know. I think this song maybe came out in the 60s. But anyway, so yet again, you have two cards that are talking about someone is really thinking. Someone is actually manifesting, trying to manifest you into their lives, or you're trying to manifest this person into your life, okay? And so, you know, you may be having strong feelings, strong emotions at this time, because you're feeling them spiritually. You're feeling their energy around you. They're feeling your energy around them, okay? Whether you know them or not. There is evidence, there's spiritual evidence that you will be coming into union with this person soon. Breaking down the wall so that I can progress. Okay, so what is this saying? This is saying that, you know, someone is working very diligently at making the changes that they need to make. Okay, they're trying to improve their attitudes, their perspective on life, their perspective on relationships. You know, if they were an asshole before, they're trying to work on not being, you know, so arrogant and so, you know, so foul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're really working on themselves. So they're a work in progress. And this could be you. This could be you that could be also working on yourself to improve yourself, okay? To receive the love that you've been waiting for. At last, the lonely days are over. Etta James. So I think Beyonce sang this at Obama's inauguration. And so this is a wedding song. Okay, this is a song that indicates that, you know, if you are single, you're not going to be single for long. That someone has got marriage, engagement, wedding. They have this really strongly committed union on their mind, on their brain, okay? Like Rihanna says, she's got love on the brain. Love is on the brain, okay? And this is really moving you towards a higher commitment, all right? And then right after that card, you have wedding bells are ringing, all right? So I don't know if you guys have gotten married just recently, or there's marriage or wedding in the plans and the works now or in the future, but Spirit is saying that wedding vibe, that marriage energy is in the air. And this is almost the equivalent of the Hierophant in traditional tarot, okay? It's indication of a strongly committed, a highly committed relationship that is manifesting, that's in the works now, okay? Yeah. And then Yearning for Your Love, PJ Morton, beautiful song too. So like this is destined to happen. I'm hearing like it's been long overdue. My head is tingling right now. It's been a journey, okay? And it's almost like, you know, people are starved for love. Like they're starved for that genuine love, not that like materialistic bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like all that plastic nonsense. Like people look like they're happy, they're posting all over Instagram, when in reality they're miserable, they don't like each other, they don't even love each other. So there's this like, there's thirst, this hunger for real love. Like Mary J. Blige says, real love. I'm looking for a real love, okay? And I should have put that in the cards here because that's what I'm hearing. All right, and so I want to give you All of Me, John Legend. Yet again, another wedding song, okay? You had Etta James / Beyonce with the whole At Last Your Lonely Days Are Over. And basically that's the Nine of Pentacles card reversed, mainly saying that single life is over. And then you have this wedding song. So it's like this person is ready to like give up their whole Mac daddy lifestyle, their Mac mama lifestyle, you know, to really commit to you. And they're having visions of this beautiful union with you, and you having visions of a union with them, okay? So there's another person in this love story that has short dark hair. Okay, so short is definitely above the shoulders. Okay, and so this could be you, this could be a karmic that you're with, or this could be a karmic that your special person is with, or this could actually be your special person, okay? And then finally, sickness, time to see a doctor. So yes, this is a love reading, but the spirits want you to prepare yourself to receive this love, to go into union, and so you got to be healthy. So Spirit is saying, not to say that you're sick right now. For some of you, you may be. But for many of you, you may not be, okay? But Spirit is saying just go to the doctor, get your little blood panel work done, just make sure your vitamin levels are up, everything is good, there's no growths, no cysts, no problems that turn into bigger problems, because Spirit wants you to be well and healthy. It could be as minor as, like I said in previous videos, like a vitamin deficiency, but Spirit wants you to go to the doctor to get your checkup, all right? So now I'm going to pull from the next oracle deck, okay? And so this oracle deck starts to add more details as to what is going on in this love scenario. So just give me a couple seconds. someone is wearing a mask here. Someone is not being faithful, or not faithful, but truthful. Like they're showing one face, but that's not really who they are. They could be masking their feelings. I think a card flipped. Am I right? No. Yeah, a couple of cards flipped. Okay. So you have the first time checkpoint, which is the fall. So something happened this past fall that was significant, or something significant is going to happen this upcoming fall. Okay. It could be the wedding. It could be a pregnancy. Okay, so we're going to stop with that deck. All right, so some additional things have been exposed here. All right, so the first thing is that someone is avoiding the other. So this could be that maybe you blocked someone, or that person blocked you. And maybe it's not because they don't want you to see their business. It just may be because they're thinking about you way too much, and in order to, like, it's that whole saying about like out of sight, out of mind. So it may be like they just don't want to see anything about you. They don't want to know anything about you. So it doesn't feed their imagination about like who you could be with, what you're doing, this and that. So that's a possibility for a small set of you. Okay. But Spirit is saying that someone is being avoidant. All right. What you leave, don't come back for. All right. So Spirit is saying, you know, if you left this person, or if this person left you, be very careful of this person coming back from the past. Now, this person coming back from the past could be a special person, or this could be another karmic coming in to kind of like throw you off your path to going into union with your special person. Okay. And Spirit is saying you got to watch this person. This person can bring a lot of drama. They could bring, you know, exes, crazy exes trying to scratch up your car, stalk you, harass you on the phone, whatever, stalk your pages. Or this person could bring like an STD if they've been sleeping around unprotected with other people. So they can bring a whole hell of drama. So Spirit is saying keep your eyes open. Someone is wearing a false mask. And so you got this mask card. I think you got this. There was another kind of mask situation going on, but Spirit is saying like someone is not presenting themselves to you 100%. Okay, they're not being 100% real with you. Like there's something that's being hidden. Okay, Spirit is saying like there's lies that are being told, and they may be not telling you things. So they could be guilty by omission, okay? Meaning that they're not telling you things. They're not necessarily telling you lies, but because they're not telling you things, it still doesn't mean that it's right, okay? But true love is here. True love is here, is on its way, okay? And so just keep in mind, the energies that I'm tapping into could have just happened in the recent past. They could be happening now currently, or they may be happening in the near future, okay? Which can take place over the next several days, several weeks, or next several months, okay? But Spirit is saying a war is coming, the tower will fall. So if this tower moment hasn't happened in your life, and my head is tingling right now, there's going to be a tower moment at some point. And remember, I think I said in the beginning, and I talked about change and revolution and like the end of one cycle beginning and the beginning of a next cycle. And so sometimes in those moments, it's very uncomfortable, okay? And so those tower movements bring about revolution and change to bring about new things, all right? For someone in this love story, I'm with you for the sex and nothing more, okay? So, you know, it could be like you're with a karmic just to, you know, for company. You know, you don't want to be lonely. Your special person doesn't want to be lonely. So it's like a physical thing. It's like, you know, you're with the person to pass the time. It's nothing more than that, okay? But Spirit is saying that, like I said, something's going to happen in the fall, and I don't know what it is. Maybe you're going to discover that what you had with a particular person who you thought may have been your divine masculine or divine feminine is really not. It could be a smokescreen. It could be a karmic, really, that you're with, and you thought like this person was the one, all right? Spirit is saying that money is like water through a basket, okay? So you definitely want to think about doing some kind of like money rituals. It's like, you know, it's almost like you have money, the money, like there's always something that requires money. And it's like almost like you're spending. Like it feels like almost like you can't keep the money. As soon as you get the money is going out to someone or to something. And so you can definitely do a money ritual, a money bath. And so this money bath contains parsley and mint. You can get fresh parsley and mint from the supermarket, very easy. You're gonna take a bowl of water, lukewarm to like tepid, cool water. You're gonna take those bunches of parsley and mint and you're gonna shred the mint, you're gonna shred the parsley into the water. And you're gonna release the spiritual essence, the spirit of the plant, the ache, the spiritual energy that activates it. You're going to release that ache, the spiritual energy of the plant, into the water. And as you're releasing this energy into the water, you're praying for financial blessings. You're praying to, you know, to get money, to, you know, to help you to pay off your debts, to pay your bills, to help you to do the things you need to do, to create opportunities for the money you need to come in. And all the while you're doing this, you're shredding, you're breaking open the leaves and the stems, and you're releasing that ache. And you know you've released the ache when the water is green, when you've released the chlorophyll, the spiritual essence of the plant in the water. You're going to take out then, after you finish praying, you're going to take out all of the leaves. You're going to squeeze out the leaves, okay, and make sure your water, your spiritual bath is ready. You're going to shower with soap and water. You're going to rinse off, and then you're going to dump this spiritual bath from your head down, okay? And you're going to air dry. You're going to dress in white, sleep in white, and you can do this for 3 to 5 days, maybe even 7 days if you want to spread the bath out, okay? If you spread the bath out over a couple of days, you definitely want to put it in a jug or container, and you keep it in the refrigerator, okay, so it stays fresh. You can also light a candle once you say the prayers over the bath, so that it can continue to infuse with the energy of financial wealth and stability, okay? And pray that you get this financial wealth and stability the right way, okay? I'm just saying, pray that you get it the right way, and pray for things that you want, not for things you don't want, okay? So we're not putting our energy into things we don't want, all right? And just, you know, see what happens, all right? The Spirit is saying you will be famous or meet a famous person. So you could be watching this, you could be famous, right? You could be a writer, an activist, a singer, an actor, some kind of artist, I don't know, a painter, whatever it is, okay? Spirit is saying that you, for a small set of you, you could be famous already. You could already be established. You can be in the public eye. For another set of you, Spirit is saying that you could get fame, okay? You can get fame through maybe helping people in your community, leading like a community walk, donating food, that kind of thing. That's also fame. That's like more on a local level. Or you can meet someone famous. So, you know, You can hook up with someone on Instagram or whatever who could have some kind of fame, and then you could start a relationship with them then. Or the last scenario is that you can get that Kim Kardashian type of fame, which is like someone has a video of you, nude photos of you, nude video of you, and they can threaten to put it out on you. I'm hoping that's not the case, but that's another type of fame, okay? So Spirit is saying that for some of you, the relationship is over. So if you were in a relationship with a karmic, and it's like, you know, it's kind of funny, it's really awkward, you guys don't want to talk, you're not sleeping with each other anymore, Spirit is saying, like, if you didn't know, Spirit is confirming it, that this relationship is over. That's for one scenario. The other scenario is that the relationship that your special person is in with a karmic, it could be that Spirit is saying that that relationship is over, and that's preparing both of you to come into union with one another for this divine union. Okay, so that's another possibility. Nevertheless, Spirit wants you to take a well, there's a baptism in the river. Okay, so but I want you to be careful with this. This doesn't mean like risk your life going into the river, right? I know, like, in some places, in some countries, you can access the river. It's like a gradual slope down into the water. Okay, it's almost like how you walk down to the beach, and there's a gradual increase in water. Okay, in that case scenario, you can go in past your ankles, maybe up to your knees, and you can take some river water and just bathe. Put it on your face. Bathe all over your body, pray to clean you spiritually, to uplift you, to help you to fulfill your dreams, accomplish your goals. Pray for love and romance and passion, desire, and intimacy with the right person. And then you can go on to describe the person that you would like to have in your life. That's one type of baptism in the river. Baptism in the river is also symbolic of you needing a spiritual cleaning, you needing a spiritual bath. All right. So now, if you don't have access to a river, or if you don't feel comfortable going into a river, if you can get some river water, you can take that river water home and make a spiritual bath at home. Okay. So you can get a bowl of water, cool to lukewarm water. If you have some river water, you can add some of that river water to your bath, right? If you don't have river water, that is fine. Don't freak out. You can add a few drops of honey to it. And then if you want to add like a special fragrance, like maybe a really nice sweet smelling oil, body oil, or maybe a little bit of perfume, you can add to that. Stir with your left hand, and you're praying for love and romance and passion, desire. You're praying for, happiness and, fulfillment, to connect you with your special person. You're praying. Boom, when you finish, take your physical bath, soap and water, rinse off, and then you're going to dump this bath over your head all the way down. You're going to air dry, sleep in white, dress in white, and you're going to do this for 5 days. Okay, so that is the spiritual bath you can do. Spirit is saying a karmic issue is coming back to haunt someone. So whoever violated the relationship, whoever did something really jacked up, whoever cheated, whoever had the side piece, the third party situation, and I hate that word, and I know I said that in previous videos, I hate it, but the word is what it is. Spirit is saying, like, they're gonna get their payback. So you may hear about something, about the relationship broke up, maybe someone got in an accident, someone got injured, like their karma is gonna come back in a way. It's gonna be it could be very light and simple, or it could be really deep and destructive. It depends on what kind of energy they put out there towards you. Now, if you're the person that did something really messed up, then I suggest you be praying and you ask for forgiveness, okay? So that when karma comes around, it could just be a little slap on the hand as opposed to a punch in the chest, all right? And finally, there's a snake in the grass. So Spirit is saying they want you to watch your back. Someone in your circle cannot be trusted. Someone in your circle cannot be trusted. So Spirit wants you to definitely keep your eyes open. So now we're going to take it a step further. In this next oracle deck, it has descriptions of people, it has signs, and it goes into further detail. I'm not big on signs. I know people were like, oh, you never talk about the signs. No, I'm not big on the signs. Because when you see certain tarot card videos, they say it's this sign, it's that sign. They may as well list all the damn signs, okay? And to me, that doesn't make any sense. It's confusing, it's distracting. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say. So just give me a couple seconds. Okay, signs came up. Wow, okay. This deck is talking. We have more signs. Okay, we got another description of the person in the love story. You guys got to watch your back, okay? This snake, someone in your circle is a mole. You got this, something that's the equivalent of the star card that came up. You guys watch tarot, you know what the star card means. All right, so we're going to stop there. All right, so Spirit was talking about something with money with you, okay? And I don't like the way this money is coming, but Spirit is saying that an inheritance is coming to you. So usually, you know, you get inheritances through the passing of someone. I don't know if someone has passed in your family and they left you something, or someone is going to pass. It's a possibility. You could inherit money. You could maybe play a game of chance and win. Like you could play the lotto, the Mega Millions, the Powerball, whatever it is in your state or your country or whatever. You could, you know, get money that way. Or, you know, someone could just be like, look, you know, I've been thinking about you. I think you know, I'm really thankful for you helping me out. I'm going to give you some money. Okay. Either way, if people give you money, take it. Great. That's a blessing. Okay. But Spirit is saying money is coming to you. Now, someone in this love story is either a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. There's an air energy here. There's an air energy somewhere in this love story. Okay. So you could have air energy, like not as a sun, but like your moon, your Venus rising. I'm not really big with the whole astrological chart thing. That could be somewhere in your chart, or this could be someone that you're dealing with within your love story. This also may be having to do with the special person that's coming in, all right? The other possibility is that you could be receiving this money from someone who is either a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? Spirit is saying they want you to be careful at night. So please, when you're getting into cars, when you're in dark parking lots, when you're in garages, Spirit wants you to be very, very careful. I'm saying this, my head is tingling right now. Right now, the world is in a state of upheaval, okay? Police are preoccupied with things. You know, crime rates are up. I know I live in the city and crime rates are like skyrocketing up, all right? And so, you know, so you got to be very careful, okay? There could be robbery. People are in desperate states of mine right now. All right. And so so you definitely want to watch your back. Spirit is saying be careful at night. Now, you don't always, it's not only you being careful of physical people at night, but also the other possibility is of spirits. Okay, because like I've said in other videos, you know, there, you could pick up spiritual hitchhikers. Okay, there could be spirits that are roaming in the world, that are caught in between the earthly plane and the spiritual plane, and they could be attracted to your light for whatever reason, okay? And so Spirit is saying you got to watch your back, all right? Now, there's another set of signs here. It's actually another earth sign, okay? So this spirit could be just confirming that it's you, or that there's another earth sign that figures prominently in this love story, okay? But there's an earth energy here that is prominent for whatever reason, all right? There is a sex addict or someone with a sexual deviation. So maybe this earth sign has a sex addiction, okay? So what could that sex addiction be? It could be them being addicted to porn, watching porn. It could be them addicted to having sex with strippers. It could be them just having, like, you know, kind of strange, like, deviations, like, you know, like having the whole S&M, you know, whips and chains, you know, things that are not a typical sexual interaction, okay? So Spirit is saying that someone in this love story has some kind of deviation, all right? I'm a clout chaser and addicted to getting attention. So maybe it's this person that has the sex addiction that likes attention. It could be that this person, you know, is posting all the time on Instagram, like, you know, everything that they have, money that they don't have. You know, they're just showing their ass. They're literally showing their ass on Instagram, or it could be figuratively, like, you know, they're just like, they're talking too damn much, okay? They're showing too much stuff, okay? And we know, like, they're not really living like that, or why are they doing that? They're just being extra, okay? But Spirit is saying someone is a clout chaser. They like to be with, you know, famous people. They like to be around the crew. They like to be in the spotlight, okay? Someone is, I'm not saying you're a clout chaser, but someone clearly likes to get a lot of attention, okay? Now, yeah, so we'll just leave it at that. Spirit is saying yoga, prayer, and meditation will benefit you now. So it's very, very important that if you want to come into union with your special person, that you start preparing yourself, like these special baths that I told you about, the money bath, the honey bath, the river bath. You know, Spirit is saying, like, now is the time. You are in your zone of manifesting this union, okay? And in order to manifest this union, it's very important for you now to take the baños, to do your prayer, your meditation, and the mantras to kind of align you, to open up your mind, your body, and your spirit, your chakras, so that you are open to receiving the blessings that the divine has to bring to you, okay? And I wanted to say alofi. So I don't know if some of you on here are West African, Nigerian, Yoruba, if you know who alofi is, okay? And so Spirit wanted me to say that specifically, but alofi is the divine, all right? So someone in this love story is tall. So this could be you, this could be your special person, it could be a karmic, but Spirit is just saying someone is tall. What's tall? For a man, tall is probably, I don't know, 5'9" and above. Anyone who's taller than you, I guess, is tall. For a woman, being tall is maybe 5'7", 5'8", maybe, but it's all relative, okay? There's a trap that has been set. So Spirit is saying maybe that, hold on a minute. Maybe that snake that was in the grass that came earlier, or someone in your love story could be in the process of setting a trap. Now, what could that trap be? The trap could be that maybe someone is trying to get pregnant and you don't want to get pregnant. You don't want to have a baby. So that could be a trap. The other trap is they could try and trap you with some compromising text message or video or something of that matter, okay? It could be a trap in paperwork, like a contract or something. Spirit is just saying keep your eyes open because there's a trap along the line somewhere. But Spirit is saying your wish comes true. So this is the equivalent of the Star card. Your wish comes true. All right, so be careful what you wish for. So be very specific for when you're praying. And it's very beneficial for you to do the mantras for love. So I have the mantras for love listed on my playlist. They're very easy to pronounce. You can do mantras in the morning, mantras throughout the day, mantras at night. And so you say the mantras like 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night. You can do one mantra, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Usually saying a mantra 108 times is usually about 8 to 10 minutes, okay? And you just really want to focus, get in the zone, and empty your mind, clear your mind in peace and quiet, and you're saying these mantras, okay? All right, so we're going to do the final oracle deck. Ooh. Okay, these cards are flying out. Yeah, now is the time. Spirit is saying now is the time for love to go into union. They've given you a recipe. I like the cards to jump. All right, just give me a couple seconds. That's way too many cards. Wow, the river energy is really big with you. River is really big, really, really big. It would benefit for you to go down to like a river front, a river like waterfront, and say prayers. Okay, I'm not gonna take any more cards because I don't want this reading to be too long. Okay, wow. Okay, so guys, now it talked about something significant happening in the fall. Okay, it could be pregnancy. It's saying pregnancy and fertility are inevitable, okay? So if you're not already pregnant, or if you haven't already gotten someone pregnant, someone's about to be pregnant in this love story, okay? I don't know who, this is what Spirit is saying, all right? Now, as to whether you can't have children or you have problems carrying children, that's another story. But Spirit is saying that pregnancy is inevitable. You can get pregnant, okay? But as to whether you're able to carry, that's another situation. But Spirit is saying, like, you're highly fertile at this time, okay? Or the person you're dealing with is highly fertile if you're a man, all right? Spirit is giving you a recipe for love, okay? Spirit is pushing you into this union with your special person, okay? So the recipe is you need to get a bowl of water, okay? In this bowl of water, cool or lukewarm water, never hot, okay? You're gonna add pink champagne, you're gonna add some honey, and you're gonna get yellow roses, okay? You can buy a dozen yellow roses at the supermarket or the Korean markets. You're gonna take 5 heads of those roses, and you're gonna shred the petals, the yellow petals, into the vat. You're gonna put 5 perfumes or 5 scented, fragrant oils into the bath. You're going to stir with your left hand, and you're going to pray for all that you desire as far as a relationship, romance, love, passion, desire, intimacy. If you want to light a candle as you are praying over this bath, you may do this, okay? This is a love ritual that you are doing. And you are pulling the things that you want to pull. This is a very powerful bath. I'm going to tell you right now. So be very careful for what you ask for, okay? And don't talk about, I don't want this, I don't want that. Talk about what you want, because you're putting your ache, your spiritual power, your ability to manifest into this banyo, into this bath, okay? And you could take this bath, you could spread this bath over 5 days. Make sure you refrigerate it so it doesn't go bad or smell funky. Or you can make the bath every day, okay? I chose them because they are more my speed and not intimidating. So if you got ghosted, if someone left you, if you broke up, and you may be like, okay, what the hell happened? Why are we not together? I that missed me. I don't know what happened. Spirit is saying that they chose someone else because that person was more their speed. So it could be that you were intimidating to them. Maybe they didn't feel like they were good enough. It was maybe their insecurities that kind of fueled this whole breakup situation, or this could be vice versa. This could be you, okay? Spirit is saying that you're going to receive sudden shocking news, which comes fast, okay? So the sudden shocking news, there may be a death of someone. That's a possibility. Sudden shocking news could be you could find out someone's pregnant. Sudden shocking news, it could be a love child, okay? Spirit is saying get ready. You're going to get some news from somewhere, all right? And so it may be something that you want to hear, something that you don't want to hear, but Spirit is saying it's coming soon. And yet again, you got a clout chaser. I'm an attention whore and need to be validated by others. So someone in this love story is an attention whore / clout chaser, okay? So Spirit is like talking about this person. Maybe this is you, not passing judgment. I don't know. Someone needs a lot of attention, okay? They could be really showing their ass. That's what keeps coming to my head, all right? Which is, do they really need to do that? I don't know, okay? But Spirit is saying that the feeling is, I love making love to you. So whoever this is, they are in love making love to you. Like those passionate, intimate, private moments are phenomenal to them. And this could be you feeling this way about this person, but they are reminiscing, okay? And it's really passionate, okay? Your ancestors light the way to your success in love and relationships. All right, guys, so what does this mean? This means that if you know anyone in your bloodline, grandparents, aunts and uncles, people who are blood related that have passed away, who did not mistreat you or abuse you, that lived a relatively decent life, you need to write down their names on a piece of paper, okay? Write their first name, their last name, and dedicate a candle to them and call their names. Call their names out and say, I acknowledge you. I thank you for being in my life when you were alive. I pray for your advancement in the spiritual plane. I ask that you help me in matters of love. I ask that you help me with my finances. I ask that you help me to find a new job. I ask that you help me to move forward. I ask that you help me to break the invisible ties and chains that attempt to bind me and hold me back. I pray for your help, and I ask you to guide me. And I thank you. I thank you for all that you've done. After you do that, you knock 3 times and you're good. If you have pictures of those people who have passed away, that's great. Put them in little frames. Cut out all the living people. You can light a candle to them. Never leave candles unattended because your house gets set on fire. Okay, you could put a nice cool glass of water here. Make sure you change the water periodically so it doesn't get nasty. If there are things that they like, cigarettes, They like to drink a certain liquor. You could put a bottle of liquor down for them, you know, a can of beer, you know, their favorite plate of food, whatever. Don't let the food go bad, please. You can keep the food down for a couple of hours, maybe a day, then pick it up and put it in the garbage. But it's all symbolic of acknowledging your ancestors, because what Spirit is saying here is that you're not going to have success in love if you don't acknowledge them. Okay? You will have a series of disappointments in love. Things will not stick. Things will not progress the way they could if you don't acknowledge the people that have come before you. Okay? Because Spirit is saying you stand on their shoulders. And without them, you wouldn't be, have, and do what you do today and be who you are today. This is what Spirit is saying. You are my fantasy. So this person is, you know, envisioning, fantasizing about making love to you, being with you, holding you. And yet again, you have this river energy. In my tradition, in the Afro-Cuban tradition, the river energy, the feminine aspect of God is Oshun. Oshun is all over this reading tonight, okay? She is the feminine aspect of God that rules over love and sensuality and relationships, okay? And intimacy, okay? And Oshun is all over this. And the Spirit is saying that you should say prayers. If you can go to a river waterfront, say prayers. If you have a little bell, shake the bell by the river and tap into that feminine God force. And talk about, you know, your challenges in love and romance, and talk about the things you want. Don't talk about the things you don't want, okay? And that will help to manifest between the mantras of love, talking to this the God force energy at the rivers, taking these baños. You're going to manifest if you really want it. That's only if you really want it. If you don't want it, you don't have to do anything I say here, okay? The Spirit is saying there's lies and deception, okay? We're not going to focus our energy on that, but just be aware of it. And I'm addicted to you and everything about you. So look, guys, there could be like an obsession here. I'm not sure if I put this in your other videos. Like, I don't know if Spirit brought those messages up. I'm feeling like an obsession, a stalker. This energy was prominent before. Okay, let's see. Looking at the Sibylla deck. Yeah, Tower moment. So some of you may have gone through your Tower moment already. This Sibylla deck is saying this Tower moment, this calamity, this misfortune, either happened to you already, or is about to happen, or has happened recently. So you got to keep your eyes open for that, okay? You may feel the energy building up, like something is not right. You may feel it. You may get a feeling. That's all I can say, is like a feeling that something is not quite right. You know, there could be an energy in the air that you're feeling. This is what Spirit is telling me. And that you were feeling, one point hopeless, okay? But Spirit is saying your wish is going to come true. So pick yourself up. Don't be so, upset and distraught. Spirit is giving you the remedies that you need to work on the things you need to work on to get it together. I'm excited for you. And then you have the Service card. Okay, so Spirit is saying, like, they're here to help you. Your spirit guides are here to help you. I'm saying this, my head is tingling, all right? So they're leading the way. It's just that there's this saying, it's something about God is there for you. You just got to open the door. I'm probably saying it wrong, okay? But, you just got to take the step forward, all right? So let's see. Let me do traditional tarot real quick. Yeah, there's Yeah, someone, you got to be careful. Okay, there's some fighting. There's some fighting. You have temperance. The temperance card that came upside down. Okay, this is temperance, right? Yeah. All right, so there could be things that are spinning out of control, that are not being moderated or controlled, or like Spirit is saying, you got to make more of an effort to kind of take control of a situation. Like, don't let life happen to you. Is the saying, like, you take life by the horns, like a bull, and you make things happen as opposed to letting life just happen to you. Okay, you didn't come to this world to suffer. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. You didn't come to this world to suffer. You can have your heaven here on earth too. All right, but you just gotta follow what Spirit says. You did get the Emperor. Okay, but you got the Emperor reversed. So I don't know. I feel like there's abuse of power. You know, there's some shady dealings. But Spirit is like, nah, don't focus on that. That's not the focus. Don't worry about that. You did get the Seven of Swords. So it talks about Seven of Swords. Traditional tarot talks about cheating. All right, but you got to be careful not only of cheating, but you got to be careful of break-ins. Okay, you got to be careful of break-ins in your house. And I'm not sure if I said this in previous readings. You got to be careful of break-ins. Someone climbing through windows. You got to be careful of break-ins. Okay, there's someone very sneaky that's trying to enter into your realm. Okay, and you got to be very careful. Like I said, there was fighting. There was some discord. That fighting is going to be subsiding if it hasn't already subsided. So Spirit just wants you to know that. Let's see what the archangels have to say. I don't know if they want to say anything. Spirit may be like, look, I told you what I had to tell you. You got to do it. Okay, there's one card. There we go. We're trying to keep it under an hour. All right, sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, okay? And you're doing that by doing your spiritual baths, your prayer, your meditation, all right? You're tapping into those love mantras. You're really connecting so you can come into union if that's what you really want. Guys, this has been your reading, your July 2020 Love Tarot pop-up reading for the sign of Taurus. I will see you next month for August. If you want a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 @gmail.com. Ciao.